Alrighty, Mari. It's been great chatting with you off camera here. I would love to go ahead and get started with our interview by
Okay.
really introducing you, and I'll give you the mic right after. So I have your resume pulled up here. I want to
Mhm.
highlight some titles that you've worked in previously.
Okay.
So you worked as a risk management supervisor for about a
Yes.
year. Unfortunately, you did get laid off due to budgeting. You also worked as a front office specialist, a patient care coordinator, and then a member support representative.
Yes.
So overall, you have amazing customer service experience. Now, Mari, I would love for you to give an introduction about who you are personally as well as professionally.
Okay. So, hi, my name is Shamari Whaley. Yes, we met. So, long story short, I would say that I have background comprised of customer service, supervising, leading, you name it. I like to bring whatever I've learned from different aspects, different roles, into a position and just kind of, add what I can and add value. Like to grow with, the opportunity that I'm going to be in and see how that goes. Typically, thankfully, I have grown in each role, so I am grateful for that. So I would like to, continue to grow in this space. Um, when it comes to this particular position as a CSR, so that's what I'm looking to do. And then, I don't know. I like the camaraderie of people, so being around people and just kind of, encouraging people to keep going and things like that. Or if there's overtime offered, stay and work with me. We compete, friendly competition. So yeah, just looking forward to it. Excited.
Yeah, no, that's amazing. What you mentioned was a few key things that you've been able to grow in your previous roles. You look forward to dealing with customers
Mhm.
personally, which really shows your customer service. Now, you have a few years in customer service now. I would love to know overall, what does customer service mean to you?
Honestly, it's going to be pretty much treating a person like how I want to be treated. That's how I look at things. Because I mean, or like my favorite family member, which is like my mother and my grandmother. So I'm going to treat them for me like how I want them to be treated. You see what I'm saying? So if you're going to call in and you're having questions or you're having a bad day and I can really hear it, I mean, I put whatever I'm going through to the side at the door, leave it at the door, and I assist that person how I would want to be treated if I was on the opposite end of the call. From summarizing, making sure I'm paying really, really keen attention to whatever they're saying as far as detail, and then being able to give it back to them in whole and letting them know, hey, I paid attention, I heard you. This is what you need, and be able to regurgitate it, and then also be able to assist them with some type of solution providing or what have you at the end, like
Yeah,
a one call
awesome.
resolution, so to speak.
Yeah, that was spot on. I absolutely agree with you. And I can only assume that, you worked in a few roles to where you had to multitask,
Mhm.
keep yourself organized throughout the day. So what was your method to the madness to being organized and maintaining your tasks up to par?
Oh wow. So when it comes to organization, I would like to say, I don't know, it's kind of weird, but I like to have everything in a specific way. I mean, even if it gets to the point where it's all chaotic, I mean, as long as you kind of know your flow, then nothing should be able to kind of disturb what you do if it's second nature or if that's something that you've gotten used to. So once you have your flow of things, then regardless of what comes, or if there's a new method of flexibility or someone says, hey, we have to switch it up today, you'll be able to kind of go with the swing of things because you have that kind of set organization. So
Yeah, absolutely. And when it comes down to, utilizing systems, what are some systems that you've utilized and are familiar with?
ooh, so I've done a lot of medical. So excuse me, I would have to say that QNext, DMR, DMX, when it comes to like systems as far as retrieving medical. I've used, there's one in
Like a
particular that I'm saying. We
Google
did a lot of
system,
Microsoft.
Outlook. Mhm.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So also like have you used Google it off like emails, chats,
Yeah,
Outlook
Google,
at all?
Microsoft. Yes.
Amazing. And also, Mari, I would love to know, right? Because you're seeking a new opportunity. Are you seeking a long-term role ultimately, or are you looking for a temporary role? Or, tell me what you're looking for to be exact.
Well, I mean, when it comes to working, no one really wants to look for temp. There you have some people, but for me particularly, I want to grow with some, a company. I want to, see myself start off as a CSR and, supervisor, lead, or what have you, whatever those positions look like, if there's any like that, or if there is just a, I don't know, you want to call it a super CSR, then we'll be that too. So I mean, that's the intention, is to grow essentially. But I don't. want to just stay in where I'm, stuck at or stay where I start. I would like to ultimately just grow and, move forward.
Absolutely. And what would you say two of your biggest strengths are?
Dreams.
Your strengths?
Oh, strengths. Oh, sorry. Okay, my two biggest strengths, I would honestly say, let's, uh, I'm optimistic. I like looking at the positive side of things, always assuming, positivity instead of negativity. And then, strengths. Wow. Well, there's a lot that comes to mind, but optimistic. And then I would like to say attentive. Like really, really paying attention to details and persistent. So
Yeah, that's amazing. And when were you looking to start a new role?
I'm as soon as I can, if possible. I know there is one thing that is pressing for my daughter, but as soon as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Mari, this has been amazing. I appreciate you being so detailed when it comes down to your experience. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this recording, but don't hang up on me. I want to continue chatting with you for a brief moment here.
Okay.
Thank you.